Hey guys, this is the video for the actual Pythagorean theorem. We have been working with the squares that make up the right triangle and using the area to find the side. Well, now we're just going to be using the sides of the right triangle. So here we go. 8.7c, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem and its converse to solve problems. Okay? So first of all, let's describe all the sides of the right triangle. It is so important that you know. So the two sides that form the right angle are called legs. Okay? And they usually label them side A or side B, and it doesn't matter which is which. The longest side which is directly across from the right angle is the hypotenuse. Okay? So let's draw our triangle. Let's say you have this and then this. Here's your right angle. So we know this is a leg and this is a leg. And then right across from that, directly across, is your hypotenuse. Okay? So this is the longest side of the triangle. This is your longest side. Okay? And once you know two of the three numbers, you can plug it in and solve using the formula. So you're going to, if you have the two legs, you will add every time. If you have the hypotenuse in one of the legs, it doesn't matter which one, you will subtract. So let's write that. So you will add if you have both legs. So let's do an example. So let's say you have this triangle. Here's your right angle. And let's say they tell you this is 3 feet and this is 4 feet. So we are looking for this side, which is the hypotenuse. Always draw your arrow. That identifies the hypotenuse. And I'm going to always highlight it too. So highlight the longest side. Now let's write our formula. And we know it's going to be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And now I'm going to plug it in. I know A is 3 squared plus 4 squared, and it doesn't matter if you switch these, equals C squared. We know 3 times 3 is 9, and we know 4 times 4 is 16, and that will equal C squared. 9 plus 16 is 25, so we know C squared is 25. But we're not looking for C squared. We're looking for C. So we need to square, and we will get C equals 5. You can also just put this in your calculator instead of doing it like this, but I wanted you to see what I was doing. You could put 3 squared plus 4 squared, hit enter, and then type the square root of 25, and there's your answer. But I wanted to write this out so you can see how I was doing that. The next part is you will subtract. You will subtract if you have the hypotenuse and a leg. So if you have the longest side and a leg, you will subtract. So let's do an example of that. Let's say we have this triangle. Here's my right angle. Directly across from my right angle is always my hypotenuse. So I'm going to highlight that yellow. Let's say it's 13. And let's say we know this side is 12. So we are going to do the opposite of the formula. We are going to put 13 squared minus 12 squared excuse me, equals, let's just call this x squared. So we know 13 squared is 169 minus 12 squared is 144, and 169 minus 144 gives us 25. And we're not looking for x squared, we're looking just for x. So square both sides, and we get x equals square root the both sides. We get x equals 5. Okay? So the main thing you need to know is if you have both legs that are connected to the right angle. In fact, I'm going to highlight that. Your right angle. If they are connected to the right angle, you add. If you have the longest side, which is the hypotenuse, and a leg, you will subtract. And you will not miss any of these if you do that. That'll do it, guys. Thank you for watching.